Yo, what's up, stream? How we doing? How we feeling? Just gonna wait for everybody to get in here. So anybody watching this on YouTube and not actually on the live stream. So basically, what we're doing is just doing some Q&A, just just a little, just a little Q&A, having fun with our peoples. So we're just gonna wait for some people to join. So feel free to ask anything in the chat. I've got a whole list of questions over here to the side that I have answers to as well. And so if we just want to wait for a couple more people to join, we'll be chilling. We've got one person. Hey, whoever you is, you a legend. You a legend. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream, my man or woman. I don't judge. So yeah, let me pull up some of these questions here, and we'll get started. Oh, what's up, Steven? What's up, my boy? How you doing? How you feeling? You feeling all right? I love you, bro. I love you, bro. You feeling okay? Everything all right? I know. What? What'd I do? Is it okay? Yeah. So, I've got a list of questions here that we're gonna go through. Yeah, dude, I'm gonna be live. Of course, I want to be live. Um, we just gotta get some more viewer engagement. We're trying to hit that 100 subs. So, yeah. So I guess we'll. Yeah, I know that's what I'm saying. So yeah, we're just gonna chill out. We'll have uh we'll have some questions I'll go through, and yeah. So how's your day been? How's your day been? How's your day been? Silence. So yeah, I guess we'll get started with these questions as people join. Feel free to comment in the chat. Yeah, so let's go ahead and get started. So what is civil air patrol? That's basically the biggest question there could be, and we have thanks to our generous Cap Adventures team, we have a lot of questions and a lot of answers. So thank you to y'all. Also thanks to our wonderful editors. We love you so much. If you're a Cap Adventure editor, we love you. I love you. Anyway, let's get started. So, what is civil air patrol? So, Civil Air Patrol is the official auxiliary of the U.S. Air Force, and so they perform vital missions for America, such as search and rescue. You get to go on these things called O-rides, orientation flights. So sick! I got to go on with my boy Steven here. It's just like you just get to do so much fun stuff in 2 hours. So like you go up in the air, you get to put your hands on the yoke, and you actually get to fly, and it gets you interested in the world of flight. And I think that's a big part of what CAP can do for you. So what are the three main missions of CAP? They're aerospace education, as I was talking with O flights, cadet programs, and emergency services. So you have your SARXs, you have your cadet program. So like going to your weekly meeting, going to the cadet ball, which by the way, got to get yourself a girl for the cadet ball, or man, I don't judge. And then aerospace education again with the O flights and all that stuff. So who can join CAP? That's another big question many people ask. So CAP is open to the youth ages from 12 to 20, and so you'll join as a cadet. But if you want to continue to be in CAP, you can register as a senior member. So if you're 18 to 21, you can become a flight officer. And then once you're over 21, you can become a full-fledged senior member as either lieutenant or sergeant. So yeah, those are just some of the general questions. We're just gonna take a little break in between each set of questions, just so people can type in chat if they have any other questions. Also, to my people watching this on the YouTube forum and not actually live, welcome to the stream. Hope you guys enjoy. Hope you guys learn something new. So let's go ahead and get into the next set of questions, which are the cadet program questions. So, what is the cadet program in Civil Air Patrol? It's a program focused on leadership, aerospace, fitness, and character development for the youth. And so, what that basically means is, first of all, focused on leadership, which is like being in staff or being like an element leader. Just basically getting that first start into the leadership world. Aerospace, so like flying, flying a plane, or like doing the high altitude balloon challenge, which we are currently doing now. Go 039. Hoo hoo. Also aerospace fitness. So fitness, like PT, running the mile, doing sit-ups, all that fun stuff. And character development. So we have these things called CD nights or character development nights, where where a senior member talks to us about mental health or physical health or anything to develop us as young men and young women. So what activities do cadets participate in? So like I said, we participate in O flights, which are basically your first time flying in a plane. You get to put your hands on the yoke and everything. Pretty cool. Leadership training. So becoming a flight sergeant or becoming an element leader, or just like helping or start a team. Maybe just starting a young team. STEM activities. So we get to do these things called STEM kits, and it's like there's like robotics. There's like maybe making a paper airplane with like a lightweight motor. It's super cool. And then of course community service. So community service is on the volunteer side of CAP. So it's outside of the regular meetings unless you're actually doing something important. And so basically when you're outside of CAP, that's when you do the volunteer service, and that's how you get like things to get to like cadet of the month or cadet of the quarter, stuff like that. So how can you, a cadet, how can the cadet program benefit young people? Doesn't matter if you're 12, doesn't matter if you're 18, it will always benefit you for many reasons, right? Because first of all, it helps you with the leadership skills. That's the most important thing you can have going into the workforce, going to the military, whatever you're going to do. You need great leadership skills, and CAP will help you get there. It also helps promote aerospace knowledge. So I know many people in my school, not even CAP, that want to be commercial pilots, that want to be C-130 pilots, just random stuff. CAP will help you get there. Why? Because you learn all of the aerospace stuff as you promote through the ranks of Civil Air Patrol. And finally, it builds character. Like we've been saying this entire time, character is the biggest part of becoming a young leader. And so that's cadet program. So we're just gonna chill for maybe like 40 seconds, and then we'll get into e-services. So emergency services. So if anyone wants to type in chat, talk about things, any questions, I'm here, and we'll get started in a minute. So yeah. How do we have 3 people? Let's go. You 3 people are legends. Trust. I can't see who you are, but I know you're legends because you're here. And you could be doing something else, but you're here with me. And so I appreciate you guys all. I appreciate everything you've done for the channel. And we're going to keep going for you guys. I'm pretty sure you guys might be the team members. I'm not too sure. Okay, so now we're going to get into the emergency services question. So, Prashna. Yo, what's up, Prashna? Hey, I'm glad you were in CAP. There's many reasons why we have to leave or we have to go, but if you could ever come back, we'd love you for it. And if you can't, obviously, no pressure. So what role does CAP play in emergency services? So Civil Air Patrol conducts emergency services missions, disaster relief, and homeland security operations. So homeland security operations, that's more of a complicated part. I'm going to save that for a later date just because it's so hard to comprehend. But so the search and rescue part, we have these things called SARXs, like search and rescue, exemplary, something like that. I'm not too sure. But it's called a sortie. And what we do is like a practice mission. So like one practice mission, we'll have to look for emergency locations transmitter, or a downed aircraft. So those are just practicing for real things that could happen. Like, say, since I live 10 minutes away from Bowman Field, and I have my GTM3 certification, so I can apply to be on call for CAP maybe on the weekend, right? And if something bad happens, like a plane crashes at Bowman, they'll call me in, and then we'll get our 24-hour bags, and we'll blitz it out to Bowman to hopefully save or preserve whatever may have happened there. Also, disaster relief. So here's an example I have. There was this hurricane down in Georgia, I believe. I'm not too sure, but some of our cadets got sent out there, and that's how they got their disaster relief ribbon. So just helping out, with giving MREs, giving something to eat, helping out, looking for people if they might be trapped under a house, that fell. Just simple things, but very important things that CAP does. And fun fact, CAP saves over 250 people each year. So go CAP. So it's what kind of training is provided for emergency services missions. So there's you have four main things: ground team operations, so doing your GTM3 tasks, doing sorties, stuff like that. Aircrew duties, so you could be like you can apply to be what's called a mission marshal controller or something like that. It's kind of like ATC but on the ground. Shut up, Steven, shut up. And it's like kind of like ATC but on the ground, so you can help marshal things, like that. Also, incident command and communication. So incident command is a bit more difficult. Not many cadets actually get to do it, but it's like IS 100, IS 700, just incident command stuff that is like so much. If you were starting on ES, what I would start out with is just get your GTM3. That's the most important thing you can do when you just start out for emergency services. That's what I would do. Also, communications. Being a mission radio operator is one of the coolest things you can do. If you don't have ICUT, you can't even touch a radio. And what ICUT is intercommunications user training for radios. So you have to take, it's like four or five final exams, a lot of questions, a lot of quizzes. And basically, those are just to make sure you know how to use a radio and not be like, Mayday, 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 when you stubbed a toe, on a stump when you're walking, So how does CAP coordinate with other agencies during emergencies? So there's something called a liaison officer that you can also apply for to do in sorties. And what they do is, so CAP works very closely with federal, state, and local agencies to provide support during like general crisis. So like maybe a local thing would be like an ELT is going off, and we have an urban direction finding team that wants to help us. That'd be local. State would be more like working with state troopers to find a missing person. And federal would be like the Air Force is telling us to go to this hurricane because it's so bad. And so that's how we would communicate with the federal, local, and state. So we're gonna wait here for about a minute, and then I'll get started on with the aerospace education questions. So anybody have any questions, anything to say, you can do it right in the chat. Water tastes good. Drink water, guys. If we get over 10 people in the thing, I will drink pepper. I'll just go straight in. So get your peoples to join, because if that number hits 10, I'm drinking pepper. I will, and that's a promise. So yeah, we'll get aerospace education questions knocked out the park here. So what is aerospace education and CAP? So it's a program designated to educate members and the public about aviation and space-related topics. So okay, if I say orientation flight one more time, but yes, orientation flights, flying a Cessna 182 or 172 up in the air for about 2 hours with your wingman. It's one of the coolest experiences you'll do. Also the space-related topics, so like high altitude balloon challenge, what we're doing now. Also like some cadets, they can do this thing called Space Academy, and basically you get your own flight suit, You get your own call sign. It's so cool. I'll show you mine, the one I have in a second. My call sign. We'll just get to it. It was crazy. Okay, so we have a question. Here is a question. How do you be GTM certified? Okay, so to get GTM certified, you have to do a set of things you need to get written off. So the first part is getting family prep done. Family prep is familiarization and preparation. So what I had to do for family prep is I had to list off like hazards that could be in the woods when we're walking through, such as poison oak, poison ivy, poison sumac. Also, what is it? Also doing like hot and cold weather related injuries. How could we prevent those? How can we foresee them in the future? And just a bunch of basic stuff. And then after family prep, then you'll get your GTM3 trainee certification. So you can actually go to sorties, you can go to SARXs, you could sleep in a tent and not shower for 2 weeks at each time, and it's really a whole set list. But once you get GTM3 certified, you'll love it. And then once you're done with family prep, you'll do like you'll have to get iCut done so you can do radios, because radios is a part of becoming GTM3 certified. So like just you demonstrate proper radio use, or I'll show you guys in a bit my e-services and how it looks, so you'll see how many GTM certifications I have. But so yeah, that's basically how you get GTM3 certified. Back to the aerospace topic. So again, we were talking about the space. So yeah, you can go to Space Academy, and it's just an all around cool thing you can do in CAP, because you think Air Force is just for the air. You're not supposed to go above the stratosphere, but I mean, CAP doesn't really care about that. So shoot for the stars, I guess, for yourself. What resources does CAP provide for aerospace education? So they offer these things called aerospace education. Oh no, I am lost here. Okay, so CAP offers educational materials, workshops, and outreach programs. So educational materials are like the little booklets you get. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go grab those. You guys do something. Have fun. I'm gonna go grab some resources to show you guys what it's like. Give me 1 second. What the, oh, it's my cat. Okay, yep, so I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. So I have this entire bucket of just Civil Air Patrol related things, so we're just gonna go through it. So here is my Module 5 space environment. So this is what you get when you become Staff Sergeant with aerospace. I also just got books on books on books on books. So this is the materials Civil Air Patrol will provide you, and I think that's the pretty cool part. They provide you all this stuff. Everything that you need to be successful, they give. No problem, Steven. I got you. And so how does CAP promote aerospace education in schools? So there was this thing, I got you. So there was this thing that we did for elementary students where we got to go in and show photos of in-flight stuff, just super cool things to these elementary school kids that were like so happy and so cool. Like they were like, wow, look at that. He flew in a plane. She flew in a plane. And just got them excited for, flight and stuff like that. Also, we do aerospace themed activities and curriculum support. So CAP actually provides curriculum to schools to give for aerospace stuff. And aerospace themed activities. So like I remember this one time, one of our cadets got their private pilot's license, and so we gave them we got a bouncy house, and then we had like a mini Top Gun fighter jet. Man, that was the coolest thing. So that's aerospace questions done. So we'll give me a second, and then we'll get to the membership questions. And we'll be done. I'll just be chilling here on stream. Do I look cool in my sunglasses? Do I? I mean, I kind of look like an alien. I come in peace. Okay, I look stupid. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I had to sit through that. Also, I forgot to mention, we're going to be doing some patch giveaways. So we've got American flag, we've got, oh crap, medical cross. We've also got a whole bunch up there. So to enter that, all you got to do is like, comment, subscribe, and comment. So what you're going to comment is going to say, McCray, I want a cookie. Okay, you're going to comment that, and then you'll be automatically entered into the patch giveaway. And then we'll decide. So when we hit 100 subscribers, if we hit 100 subscribers before July 15th, we'll be doing a mass patch giveaway. So yeah. And yeah, let's just go ahead and finish it off with the membership question. So how can someone join C.A.P? So you have to visit the C.A.P website to first find a local unit to come to, and then begin the application process. So you have to go to 3 meetings, and as soon as you go to 3 meetings, you can officially sign yourself up for Civil Air Patrol. And then maybe 2 weeks later, you'll get your C.A.P ID, and other stuff, like a couple books to get you started. Are there any costs associated with C.A.P membership? So in my personal experience, I had to pay a $40 membership fee, and then I think that resets maybe every 4 years, or whenever your thing expires, you have to repay that. So yes, there are fees, membership dues, and potential cost for uniforms. So when you actually sign up, you have this option to get $0, $75, $100, and $175 for uniform stuff. So you can pick which one of that. If you need the 175, then cool. If you pick 175 and don't use it all, it still goes to your squadron. So in personal experience, pick the 175 option. Even if you don't really need it, it'll still go to your squadron and help them out. And what are the benefits of being a C.A.P member? Well, the benefits include opportunities with aerospace, doing the O flights, and a chance to serve your community. So we have a tagline named Volunteers Serving America. So you get to be part of that. You get to be part of the ultimate mission and motivating young people to become better citizens. And that's the ultimate goal. The ultimate goal isn't to rank up to become colonel. The ultimate goal isn't to look cool and have a uniform. The ultimate goal is to serve your community and become a better member of your society. And so that's going to conclude all the questions. If you guys have anything, go ahead and put it in chat. We can just sit here, we can talk, or we can just sit in silence, be very awkward. But yeah, I don't care. I could look if there's any more questions here. Also, if you are in this and are not a part of our Discord server, go ahead and get Discord. Okay, go ahead and join our server. You just you get more announcements. You get exclusive little clippets and just normal stuff that you can have fun with. Not a question, but a piece of advice. You are change. Yes, I do know that. The birthday librarian. I already read up on it. We are chill as of right now. If anything does happen, I will let you guys know. So I don't want to get into like the logistics of it and all that stuff. Yes, since technically I am a C.A.P content creator, I've got to in C.A.P regulation 190-1. It talks about like I'm blanking. Sorry here. But it basically talks about the lines of like, if you do this, you're gone. Get out of here. Or you can't do this, or you're gone. So yes, thank you for that comment. I would definitely be reading up on my regulations. So yeah, we're just gonna chill out here. What's your guys' favorite color? Let's just start there. What's your guys' favorite color? Mine is red. Fierce. Strong. That's the color of my phone case. So what's your guys'? Black. Okay, that makes sense. Like a black soul, black shirt. Or maybe just because it's a neutral color, it's more of like more along the lines of just like just clean slate, you know. Another one that you might like is white, complete opposite. You know, opposites attract each other.
Is that your mom's computer?
No.
Sure.
Yes. So yeah, I think that's about to conclude everything. I don't have anything more to say, anything to do. That was just my stepdad. I'm sorry. So if you guys have any questions, no, we'll probably just send it off here. I'll give y'all about a minute. Any comments, and then yeah, we'll be chill. We didn't get to 10 people. I would have ate the pepper, guys. I would have ate the pepper. I told you, if we got over 10, I would down this pepper. Yeah, I'll give us a couple more minutes. If we hit over 10, I will straight up eat the pepper. Or you know what, okay. If you want me to eat the pepper, go ahead and spam the heart button. I will eat it. Spam the heart button. I want to see it spam, and then I will eat the pepper. I swear, 100%. Spam it. He said, just eat the pepper. Spam the heart button, guys. I need that heart button spammed. I will eat this straight away. Trust me. Okay. Oh, all right, fine. You know, this is what we'll do. If one more person says eat the pepper, then I'll eat it. One more person. That's all we need. One more person. Comment down. Say eat the pepper. I'm doing it. I swear. Come on, Steven. Come on, Steven. Say eat it. Okay. We're eating the pepper. All right. All right. Ready? Okay. Gosh. Oh. I see. That was not. That was. Oh. That was not good, bro.